We just had breakfast and right now we're going to discover the old town of Kampot, which is right in front of us. Behind us, if we look from a bit further away, is the old fishing market.
They repurposed into a restaurant, I think.
Very fancy restaurant.
I don't know from when exactly the fish market is dated, but I guess that it got abandoned somehow and then they renovated it into something very beautiful.
They put windows inside because I think this was an open construction before.
Yeah,
it's a pretty small building considering that it used to be a fish market, but I think they did a pretty nice job on it. It looks really fancy and also above our budget.
Yep.
So there we have the water, and then in the distance is yet another small colonial bridge, and that bridge is pretty dangerous. It's only for smaller vehicles, so motorcycles, tuk-tuks and whatnot. We drove over it I think 6 times now, including the tuk-tuk.
Yeah, something like that.
And it's full of loose metal sheets, very wobbly, so you really have to be careful. So this whole area basically is all part of the old town of Kampot. And if you proceed going straight on that road, you go to the ocean and there's beaches. We were there yesterday and it was pretty nice. So the first thing you can see is like there's clearly a lot of French influence, a lot of colonial buildings. They're not as grand or fancy as the ones we've seen before in Siem Reap, by example. They're a lot more basic, but still you can see the colors and the general vibe has this French colonial tone to it. Aside from that, it's basically very much catered towards tourism. You can eat all kinds of stuff. I think this is pot and pan, fine Mexican and Khmer cuisine. In this spot you can see a lot of expats. I think many people come here to retire and just live an easy life. I think it's also the perfect place to do this. And they're also opening up a couple new restaurants and clubs. So this is the main road within the old town, and I think it's pretty calm compared to the other ones that we've seen.
Also much smaller.
A lot smaller.
Yeah.
Kampot in general is not a huge city. It's a town more like. Also interesting, you can do a lot of cooking classes here. For example, this one, Kampot Seafood and Pepper, $20 per person. So that's where you learn to use salt and pepper. But I don't think you have to learn that because you can add it to basically anything and it will become better. If you don't use salt and pepper already, change your life. Maybe think about your life's choices. Maybe you're not doing things right now. So salt and pepper add a little bit of spice to life. So as we proceed, leaving the old town behind, in front of us is the night market. For now, there's not that much to see, but I see a couple stands selling food, barbecue and stuff. Here we are at La Plantation. This is one of the many pepper shops that they have here. So you have the white pepper, the red pepper and the black pepper. But as you know, we already bought some pepper, so we're not going to do that. And then here, all kinds of dips and sauces. It's really interesting because this place is very famous. Hello. They have a big field closer to Kep where you can have a little tour of the plantation itself. And then also salt, because there's many salt fields. We're close to the ocean. So you can buy all the wonderful produce, all organic. Cold smoked black, salted red Kampot pepper, and then the smoked white. Do you taste the smoke hard?
Yes, for the smoke, the flavor is stronger than normal.
Stronger?
Yeah, like because we burn coconut skin to make it smoke.
Ah.
Yes. So the between smoke and non-smoke, the smoke is a bit stronger than.
Because now we have the normal black pepper, but then the smoky one is more spicy.
Yeah.
Alright,
But
that's
just
interesting.
a little bit different.
Little bit. It's not like the taste is very smoky.
No.
Alright. Very nice shop. Thank you so much for showing us around.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
So this is right in the city center, so if you don't have time to go to the plantations themselves, you can come to the official shop and get some very high quality pepper. We have a big bag already. Unfortunately, we cannot carry kilos and kilos. We would if we could. There's also the Kampot pepper shop, which is a really famous one. but I don't know what plantation they work with. Let me check. Bowl Tree, which is also pretty nice. So here's the Kampot town. You take the main road and then you can go left, or you can do it like this, but the roads are very bad. So it's better to take the main road and then go left. These are all dirt roads, so it does take you quite a long time, but it is definitely worth it. There's also the secret lake, which is interesting if you do have time. We just went to Kep. That's where we had our crab yesterday, and that's where we also bought some fresh pepper for an amazing price of only $1. Here is the market. It's a lot more calm today, probably because it was Sunday yesterday and everybody wanted to do some shopping. The whole street was crowded and full. Let's try and cross without dying. Always an achievement. So it's a pretty small market, but it's very full of all kinds of stuff. So yesterday I was mainly at the gold area, where they sell all kinds of gold and jewelry, but now this is the fresh market. The smells here. I can smell a lot of pepper. Obviously. Pepper, chili flakes, dates, garlic. I wish I could do some shopping for cooking here, because I think the ingredients here look very nice. It does remind me a little bit of a Moroccan Medina. You could easily get lost here. Look at all that beautiful fruit. This is the gold market. This is the main part of the market. So we had produce, now we have gold, and I saw some clothing on the right side. So I think if we go there, there's textile again. Lots of money. So I like this type of market a lot more compared to the one that's next to the old town. This one is actually original. And here, this looks like an eating section.
Is this sweet? Oh, it's...
You have no clue what this is?
No.
Thank you. How much? Thank you. Hapon. We have a little mystery snack. We'll see what it is. Seafood or sweet, we don't know. It looks like fried dough of some kind. Guys, as you can see, it's always bustling and full of life here. All the locals come here to buy their fresh goods every day. So that concludes the little tour of the street market. We will try our little ball of dough, the mystery dough ball, in a minute, where we have a little bit of peace and quiet to eat it. And then we'll just head home, have a little swim in the pool, because it's getting really hot and sunny right now. And then try to fix transport to Vietnam, because we're leaving to Vietnam tomorrow. So we're going to the Mekong Delta tomorrow. We're not going to Ho Chi Minh City directly, as most people do. We really want to see the Mekong Delta. It's full of local villages with the floating markets, but like the proper floating markets. So that's where we're going tomorrow. Should be about 4 or 5 hours from here. Chao Dok, I'm not sure if that is the name. I will put it down here. So yeah, we still gotta arrange transport and a bus and whatnot, and then pay for our accommodation. It's our final evening, and I'm bringing Zara to my favorite chill spot, which is the old French colonial bridge. Yeah, it's pretty risky. You're walking next to a railroad, but you can hear the train coming from very far away, and there's plenty of space to take cover. So a lot of kids come here, and then you can just chill and have a great view over the water and sunset in general. So it's very, very famous. It's not practical. I'm wearing sweaty flip-flops, and these cobblestones are pretty slippery. But yeah, for our final evening, we brought a few beers, so we'll be drinking those, toasting to an amazing adventure, an amazing month in Cambodia that went by way too fast, but it's both for us, it's for both of us a discovery, and we both fell in love with Cambodia, and we are definitely coming back in the near future. Hello! Behind us the sun is starting to set a little bit. No, it's pretty stable. It's not like the bridge that we crossed in Luang Prabang.
No, thank you.
That one was terrifying. This is like proper steel sheets that are in place, locked in place. In Luang Prabang it was rotten wood. So here, this is right across the water. It's a pretty stable bridge. For those who are concerned, don't be afraid. It is a strong construction, and I checked it out before doing it with Zara as well. We're not stupid. Hello! Now there's not many people here currently. Normally it's like full. Last time when I was here there was a lot of couples and just locals having a good time. But now it's just the two of us, and I see a couple of guys chilling there. And then sometimes you have these tourist boats coming underneath. I have a small video of that, and they all have to like crouch so they're not crushing their heads against the bridge. Hello! Enjoy your evening.
Yeah.
I think he does this a lot.
I think he knows what he's doing.
Yeah. And there right in front of us is, I think, a big Chinese development program. Not sure if it's like for apartments or a big hotel, but it really stands out because
It's pretty flat.
everything else is pretty flat except for the couple mountains in the distance, and then you have that huge white block of man-made concrete. So yeah, let's sit down here and get rid of my flop flips
Your flop flips.
and just sit down and relax, wait for the sun to set. Also, there is a mangrove, so in some areas you can actually rent a kayak and just go in there. I think this one is a little bit too wild, too dense to actually go in with a kayak, but I know many other places like up the river you can actually go there and have a little swim. Right now we're getting blinded by the reflection. I think I hear a train, but it's the other direction. It's only one-way direction.
Okay.
If it happens, you will probably be a bit scared because it's like really wobbly, but it's strong enough. There's a small train incoming. I think it's only a couple wagons long.
Can I put the beers down?
You can put the beers down, but they will be dancing. So it is coming. Still a long way. It's making its presence known, and all the kids are running to a safer spot because they were standing on the railways before, which is pretty dangerous. Oh, they're climbing. I think it must be quite annoying to be a train driver with everybody standing in the way. Yeah. These are steam trains, steam powered engines, so really smelly and smoky. Pretty slow. It's on its way. It's a roller coaster, guys. Here it is. It smells. That was a very long train. I'm officially deaf. My feet are tickly. And yeah, that was that. You're still alive, aren't you? Yeah, that's our little adventure. I'm happy I'm able to share this with Zara.
My legs were shaking.
Our nice, irresponsible adventure, but it's fine. It's just mentally a bit fucked up. But yeah, we are enjoying our evening.
Oh, he jumped in the water.
And yep,
I don't know if
Old
he fell
man
or jumped.
overboard. I think he said, fuck it, I want to go for a refreshing swim. So that's a perfect way to end our night, guys. See you in Vietnam.
Cheers.